Paige and Leo were the couple everyone dreamed of being. She was a free-spirited artist, bold and unconventional. He was a passionate recording engineer, grounded yet adventurous with her. Together they had built a life overflowing with love, creativity, and spontaneity. Their marriage was proof that soulmates existed, and their world was filled with laughter, trust, and a fierce devotion to each other. But one snowy night, everything shattered. As they drove home, a sudden collision with a truck changed their lives forever. In an instant, Leo's world was ripped apart. He survived with only minor injuries, but Paige was thrown into a coma. When she finally opened her eyes, Leo expected relief, a chance to hold her hand again, to whisper that everything would be okay. But instead, he was met with heartbreak. Paige looked at him not with love or recognition, but with the eyes of a stranger. The accident had stolen her memories, years of her life erased, including every moment with Leo. Their love story, their marriage, even their vows were gone. To her, he was no one. She remembered only fragments of her old life, her strict parents, her wealthy upbringing, and her controlling ex-fiancé, Jeremy. The vibrant, daring woman who had fallen in love with Leo had disappeared, replaced by a version of herself from the past. Leo's heart was crushed, but he refused to let go. He had vowed to love her through everything, and he was determined to keep that promise. He set out on a painful but hopeful mission to make her fall in love with him all over again. He recreated their moments together, from late-night music sessions to the little traditions that once defined their marriage. Every gesture was an attempt to spark recognition, to remind her of the woman she had become when she chose him. But Paige, caught in the fog of memory loss, was pulled back toward the life she used to know. Her parents welcomed her home, happy to see her drifting away from the man they had once disapproved of. Jeremy, her ex, saw an opportunity to rekindle what he thought they once had. Paige felt torn between the comfort of familiarity and the confusing pull of a love she could no longer remember. For Leo, it was agonizing. He watched her laugh with her family, reconnect with Jeremy, and step back into a world he thought she had left behind forever. Still, he never forced her. He gave her space, choosing instead to love her quietly, to wait for her heart to remember what her mind could not. Through struggles, heartbreak, and moments of connection, Paige began to see the truth. Her old life was not the safe haven she imagined. Her parents remained controlling, Jeremy revealed himself as unfaithful, and the expectations of that world no longer fit the woman she was becoming again. Slowly, she started to sense that something was missing, something deep and unshakable. Though her memories never fully return, her heart begins to rediscover Leo. Not through grand revelations, but through the little things, his patience, his loyalty, his unwavering love. Paige realizes that while she may not recall their past, she can choose her future. And in that choice lies something even stronger than memory. The vow closes with a message more powerful than any fairy tale ending. Love is not only about remembering the past, but about choosing each other again and again, even in the face of loss. Leo and Paige's story is about resilience, heartbreak, and the courage to begin anew. It shows us that sometimes love is not about holding on to what was, but about building something beautiful from what remains. This is not just a romance. It is a reminder that the truest vows are not spoken once, but lived every single day in patience, in sacrifice, and in the quiet determination to never give up on the person you love.